Keith Stanford Sobion was a loving father, provider, and parent. He was known by a lot of other names. For instance, he had an unofficial extended name, which he used to proudly rattle off. That was Keith Stanford Philip Maximus Sylvester Tholosalus III.
O our Father, who art in Zion, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come on earth, thine will be done on earth. Hallowed be thy name. This one name, come a class.
Come learn, you boys, come
Don't
learn.
step on the outside, come a
What you
class.
are teaching?
Come a class.
Tell us.
Our old boys and the principal.
When you see them, are you?
From parts like that.
There's no doubt in my mind that Dad was my professional compass. From my first day at UWI Muna to my LLM thesis paper done in South Africa, he steered me in the correct path. My grades attained during my first year at Muna were horrible, yet he always gave me that encouragement to continue. He would say things like, "Son, keep the faith," or maybe, "Don't worry, grades in first year law do not count," and even, "The transition from A-level straight to law is a difficult task." In 1998, he personally took me to Cave Hill, Barbados to sort out my off-campus accommodation, to meet lecturers, and just give me a basic introduction to the island, its lifestyle, and its people. During my final year at Cave Hill, when I was going through my own personal examination stress, he took time off to fly down to Barbados to come to my assistance. During that time, he switched his role from being principal to a private tutor when he taught me and two other friends basic principles of family law and fault-based divorce.
And as he said, is it true you was driving fast? He told himself you are charged for speeding. He started to show the policeman lying. Himself told himself to show this is no sport, and he charged himself for contempt of court. Then Mr. Tarut, he came up and he started to prosecute. The magistrate then called his lawyer to defend the defendant, who is your honor. And all the time that the lawyer talking, the magistrate serious, sometime he laughing. At the magistrate tell you himself, look, have a great mind to take away your license book. He told himself, you are charged for speeding. Himself told himself, the policeman lying. Himself told himself to show, this is no sport, and he charged himself for contempt of court.
In the world. Ay, 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 ay. Man could change my destination. Man could give me suffocation. Man could treat me very evil. Man could get me into trouble. Man could take my wife, change my life, leave me in grief. But no man could change my belief. For I believe in the
On the 7th of February 2007, my dad and I arrived at Cape Town International Airport. My purpose was to spend a year of full-time study at the university. Dad's purpose was to buy pots and pans for his son in South Africa. It was the first time that both of us ever walked on African soil, and we did it together. He at the time was 55, and I was almost half his age at age 27. At Cape Town, he helped me choose my courses, settle down myself in my post-grad apartment, paid my university fees, and even do a little shopping. Although at times he could not take the blistering cold air and retired to his hotel room very early. Despite all that he did not achieve his aim of buying the pots and pans. He did, however, leave sufficient funds for me to do so. All in all, I believe Dad left South Africa very comfortable, knowing that it was a beautiful place, and also he had done as much as he could to have settled down myself nicely.
The night and the day, no one could take away. For I believe in the stars in the dark night. I believe in the...
We left the hotel on his last day in South Africa. Dad paying for a cab to take him to the airport, and then myself to my new apartment. It was a very dark morning. When he was leaving, he was sniffling. Maybe because of the sadness, or it was cold. However, all he managed to say was, "Take care, kiddo, and I'll call you when I'm in London." He hugged me and then he walked slowly to the international departure area. He wasn't a man of many words that particular morning. However, knowing Dad, I know he just felt sad and didn't want to show too many emotions. When he left that morning, I suddenly recognized that I was like a drop in a big, huge open bucket in a large continent. There were no close family and friends around. It was just me, and his departure surely left a void for a long while. What was amazing to me was that morning he left was the 14th of February 2007, Valentine's Day, exactly a year before his untimely demise.